People living near the Veterans Expressway in Lutz are fed up with noise that they say is coming from increased traffic. They want a sound barrier, but their demands are falling on deaf ears. All new at 6. Our Chris Strankman is live along the Veterans with more on their complaints. Chris?
Well, for residents who live along this tollway, the noise is already terrible. But imagine what it'll be like when this road is twice as wide. That's why homeowners are outraged that the DOT said no to a sound barrier.
What happens between 5 and 7 p.m. during rush hour traffic is literally so unbearable you cannot eat dinner on your back porch.
Nancy Allen and dozens of other residents of the Orange Blossom Creek subdivision say the noise from the Veterans Expressway is getting steadily worse. And since their homes are just a few hundred feet from the highway, recent road widening projects could ruin their property values.
We've tried to put up fountains or waterfalls in the pool, more hedges, trees to try to muffle the sound.
But flowing water can't drown out the diesel engine of a truck barreling by or cars during heavy traffic. They've complained to Florida's Department of Transportation, which replied with a letter saying FDOT completed a project development and environment study in 2007 for the proposed widening of the Veterans Expressway to 8 lanes. Residents say it doesn't make sense to use sound data from a year during the recession and when the road was just 4 lanes wide.
Since their studies were done so many years ago, 7+ years ago, when the traffic patterns weren't nearly what they are today, they're basing their decision to not put up a noise abatement wall in our neighborhood based off old data.
Even more frustrating was DOT's decision to place a sound barrier along the Cheval development, much of which is a golf course where homes aren't affected by noise.
I don't understand how one subdivision can be approved and yet another subdivision denied.
The DOT had no new comment on these complaints today. Many residents say that they've used phone apps to measure the noise along this roadway, and sometimes it spikes to as high as 85 decibels. The Orange Blossom Creek subdivision plans a meeting with their state senator to try and convince him to get the DOT to change its mind, do some testing, and build a sound wall. We're live in Lutz. Chris Strankman, ABC Action News.